Everybody has a hole in their heart. And I'm not talking about a physical hole. I'm talking about a spiritual hole. And no matter what you gain, no matter what you buy, no matter what you do, you will never be able to fill that hole. Never. The only thing that can fill that hole is the love of Allah. I don't care who you are, what your name is, where you come from. It's the same for everybody. We all have a hole. This is why sometimes when you buy the new car, when you buy the new house, when you get a new job, you think you filled that hole. After a year, 2 years, 1 week, 3 days, whatever the case may be, the hole appears again. But the minute you fill that hole with the love of Allah, then your heart becomes whole. Brothers and sisters and friends, how do we fill this hole? We must love Allah. But what does the Quran say? The Quran says, if you love Allah, then follow Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Follow and love Muhammad. Peace and blessings be upon him. And then Allah will love us with His special type of love. Because Allah is not only Ar-Rahman, the merciful, which is another name for love, but He is the specially loving. Al-Wudud, which comes from the Arabic word wud, which means a loving that is giving. And Allah's love is the purest form of love. Allah is independent, free of any need. And when He loves, He doesn't gain nothing from that love. And therefore when He does love, it is the purest form of love, brothers and sisters and friends. Don't you want that love? We all want that love. We all want our hearts to be filled with that love. That's the whole point of living. We don't like life because we're alive. We love life because we've tasted what love is. Imagine tasting the love of Allah. Brothers and sisters, get involved in this amazing campaign. May the 16th, to show people about love, a true form of love, which is loving Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And by doing so, Allah loves you and you love Allah. So we're going to spread love on that day. The whole globe is going to be immersed with the love of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's time for us, brothers and sisters, to show we are a community of love, that we want to spread love. The most powerful type of love, divine love. And the way to do that is by showing them how to gain that love, which is to love Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So May the 16th, it's a global campaign with over 50 countries in the world, with hundreds of teams. You can't miss this out, brothers and sisters. If you've tasted a worldly type of love, whether from your mother or your father or your friends, then that gives you an indication to a higher form of love. Don't you want that love? Don't you want your heart to be filled with that? Of course you do. And because you're a human being, you want others to embrace that love. And the way to do that is by asking this question: who do you love? And by asking that question, we can talk about why we love the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and why they must love him. And by loving him, Allah loves them, and they have contentment and peace and tranquility in this life and forever in the hereafter.